Hey guys, Atlantis Acolyte here, and yeah, once again, it's been quite a long time since my last upload, and I guess one of the reasons why is, well, I should probably explain, because given that I'm currently in school, or at least I'm going to be going back to school because I took the summer off, but I've been working full-time over the summer, yeah, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to allocate towards certain things along with certain other life obligations for making these videos. But yeah, I do hope to one day grow my channel to be pretty big, and, well, just never really know what's going to happen when you join this platform, I can tell you that much. But anyway, I want to get to the main reason why I'm posting this video, in that, one thing I've hinted at since I've created my channel is that I want to be an indie author, and I've been actively working to pretty much pursue that goal. Well, with getting my manuscripts that I wrote critiqued and reviewed by certain people. So, yeah, I'm gonna kind of discuss my game plan and see what you guys think of it. Maybe some of you are indie writers who have published, and maybe you could give me some tips for what I would need to do to get my work noticed. But anyway, yeah, so what I want to do is I've completed the first manuscript for the first book in a saga that I'm writing. And I'm currently in the process of writing out the second one, as well as editing it along the way after a period of not looking at certain chunks of it. From there, I'm going to have to get it critiqued like I did my first one, and from there, I'm going to go and see what resources there are for me to publish. I'm going to need to hire, of course, an artist to create cover art for me, an editor to kind of review it, and I'm going to need to make some advertising investments, possibly, and of course the publication fee on Ingram Spark. So, yeah, needless to say, I'm kind of bare bones at the moment. With that being said, I have made some connections through some of the critique sites that I've visited. But, yeah, I think I'm also going to try out Wattpad, since I hear that's a good place to build some connections and get some feedback on your work. So, my current plan is, once I'm in the process of working on the third novel, I'll release the first one in ebook and print form, hardback and paperback. So the ebook version is going to be free of charge, while the paperback and hardback versions of that version of the first book will be for, a trade fee. And any other installment after that, it's going to be fully paid, including the ebook version. So what I want to do is kind of entice the reader with kind of a sample of what's to come in the series. And of course, who wants to pass up a free book? And once my first book is published, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Patreon. Because, well, given that I'm a fairly newcomer, that I'm fairly new to the indie publishing scene, I'm pretty largely cut off from any funding from third-party organizations, so that's why I would ask any fans who want to see the series continue to support me on Patreon, so that I can accelerate my marketing campaign and allocate more time to work on this series. Basically, the more revenue I make through Patreon, the more time I can allocate towards, writing my series. All the while maintaining, living expenses. Granted, I'm still living at my parents' house, but, So, it's kind of my game plan right now, and what I plan to do is release each installment of the series within 6 months of each other, so as to maintain interest in a target audience. So, I'm assuming that should give me enough time to write out the manuscripts, have them edited, and hopefully get in contact with some artists who can create some cover art for me. Hopefully I can find some for a fairly modest price at first, which I've found a few. And, once once I get a decent fan base going, I can step it up and, hire a more, sorry, a more expensive artist to create some better cover images, as well as hire a better editor for proofreading and offering editorial suggestions. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my primary drive at this point. Other than that, I've just been mainly working odd jobs, just trying to maintain a steady flow of income. And, well, I mean, it's something for the time being, but yeah, I'm really actively looking to see that I can get my series to take off. Now, I don't plan on writing the next, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, but it's going to be like a 10 installment young adult novel series, kind of a blend of sci-fi and fantasy. So I'll kind of elaborate on that more when it comes time for me to release the first installment of the series, because I don't want to give away any, spoiler information or other confidential leaks about the series. But yeah, I mean, that being said, I've also got plans for other stories as well that are outside of the scope of the saga that I'm working on. Like, I do want to write like a cyber crime mystery thriller, as well as try my hand at some horror. But overall, that's my game plan. Like, my magnum opus series, that's pretty much what I'm actively working toward at this point. So forgive me if I sound repetitive. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here. Which, yeah, I gotta get my weather clock adjusted, since the thing keeps dying and I have to constantly keep resetting it. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the matter. If any of you out there are indie writers, maybe you could, tell me what worked for you. And, like, I get that nothing works for the same two people, but, give me a solid foundation to start. And, get some income for my marketing campaign and kind of getting the word out for my series. So, anyway, I guess I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching, and that's all I have to say. You guys are really awesome. Take care.